Everything's looking good this morning. It's going on 40 degrees. I suppose that's a very reasonable first day of the new year. Hi, Stripe, my little leg rubber. Hi, Morris. I wasn't trying to be scary. Anyway, we'll be in the 50s today for the first day of 2024. Happy New Year, everybody. All the kitties are accounted for and doing well. Here's Mr. Tux eating his chicken. We probably taking it easy today because Don has work commitments again starting tomorrow, and also a dentist appointment. I think it's tomorrow. So we are, you know, gonna do our walk and a few things around the house, but nothing too serious. No special meal today in particular because I made our roast yesterday. Good morning, Panther. Hey, bud. He was asking for a little bit of food right at bedtime again last night. I did accommodate him and have my buddy, hi, and have my buddy going to bed hungry. Last night, sometime after dark, I looked out in the front porch and most of the wet food was on the wood and not in the bowl. And I went outside and Stripe kind of had Spot pinned down where he wasn't free to walk to the front porch over here. So number one, I think that's how the food got out of the bowl. They must have saw each other on the front porch. And then I brought Stripe inside. He wasn't super happy about that, but I brought him inside and Spot came up and he ate. Spot eats, you know, a lot in one meal, so he's there for 30 minutes sometimes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So it was just best to get Stripe all the way out of the picture and then Spot could actually eat. So I'm trying to look out for him. I keep on looking here in the morning down in the creek because that's where he comes out of. See if I see him peeping over the edge there, but I don't see him. Good morning, Missy. Oh, your blanket came down again. Well, I will fix it for you. Hi. I'll fix it. So Don's been under the house and read his first of the month, first of the year.
That's right. 7 defrost cycles, baby.
7, you know, meter reading. It was meter reading day for, yeah. So we got football today?
Yeah, we got a lot of football today.
An important football today.
Yeah. Alabama plays Michigan today in the Rose Bowl. That's right.
Okay, well, I told Don we were saving our bottle of champagne because who really at our age wants to drink champagne at midnight? A whole bottle, we don't have enough people to share it with. I mean, a sip would have been good, but yeah, we're either saving it for today, probably today, or next weekend when Alabama wins the actual national championship.
That's right. There we go. That girl, yes.
I got a plan for that bottle of champagne, so... Yeah. My files aren't ready to work on the video.
Uh-oh.
And Don's over here doing some serious heavy-duty number crunching, not related to the cars, but related to electricity. So
right. I'm organizing my, I often take pictures down with my phone, and then of the meters and things like that. And so what I've done this morning is I've gone through all of last year's pictures and moved them to the appropriate album. Found things I didn't remember to do because the refrigerator gave me some heartache last year because we had that problem with the Wi-Fi router. Remember, we ended up replacing the Wi-Fi router, and it had lost some of the data. But anyway, I was able to rebuild all that, and but I reorganized it, so I've got all that stuff. But I haven't actually typed. You know, the problem with the images is they're images, and I have to read them and then type them in on my spreadsheet. And what I prefer to do in that scenario is to do it at my work computer where I can have photos up on one screen and the spreadsheet up on the other.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not going to probably do that today, but sitting here I can fiddle and do stuff between my Chromebook and my phone.
He's also, here's a little jingle.
Oh, yeah, I've cleaned the...
He's cleaned the
right.
dishwasher.
Cleaned the dishwasher.
Yeah, that was so complicated. Put in a pellet and press start.
Not quite. that simple, but yeah.
He did take out the screen and clean it in the sink also.
Citric acid.
Yes,
Citric
yes.
acid in it, but yes.
All right, well, I'm going to work on Lego for like an hour and let you finish up. He hasn't even read one line of the newspaper, and he's got one more cup of coffee. And then we'll go do our thing, because the videos aren't ready for me to work with yet. They're still uploading. If Don's not careful, I guess I bore him and he's going to be taking a nap.
Well, it's just I've been sitting here plugging away for a couple hours now, right?
Right, I've been spinning circles around him, doing my thing, vacuuming, back and forth to the garage, taking care of kitties, just doing stuff. I've been doing stuff.
Yeah, she usually gets more things done by 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to do all day.
Well, if I want to play, I got to do my adulting first, and I want to play, so I got my adulting over with.
That adulting is way overrated.
Exactly. Yeah, I was wrong about what section I was building. This is half of the big section. This thing, this goes out on the side. There's a hinge here, and it can either be a thick castle building, or it can be a spread open, wide, massive castle building. It has options. Anyway, this is one of the bigger pieces. I was wrong about what I thought I was building. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm saving Don a trip to the garage. Those are Johnny's new calipers. I need to know how many millimeters
this is.
This Lego piece is. I've got the wrong arch.
Oh.
Which means I'm in deep doo-doo on. I couldn't even find an arch that I have that's the right arch in the wrong color, although I suppose I can take one more harder look at that.
Right.
4 or... It should be either 4, 2.5 or 3.25.
All right, now let me do this. Let's see. You want millimeters, right?
Yep, I need millimeters.
In case you ever wanted to know what a 1 wide Lego is, it's, wow, it's 0.78 millimeters. That's really weird.
I wonder where they're measuring from.
Maybe it's in inches.
No, it's definitely in millimeters. The arch thickness. It might be trying to measure inside of the arch if you turn it upside down and not.
Yeah, I understand. I agree. All right, so this is 32.4 millimeters.
Okay, here's where I think you need to measure for me. I don't want to mess them up. The inside between the arch panels. So from inside this wall to inside this wall.
Inside?
Yes. Well, that's where I'm in trouble. The outside thickness can't change. It's Lego. They all have to be the same.
That's 4.72.
Okay, well that's... All it says is the variations of this part have the following arch thickness.
Yeah.
4 millimeter, 2.5 millimeters, or 3.25 millimeters. So you can't find a spot on the arch that measures any of those.
Well, this is, I would call this 5 millimeters if I was calling it. I mean, you know, using generic terms, that's 5 millimeters. But why would it be different?
It's a new part variation. They don't show you a picture. Well, I mean, I can pull up all 3 parts. I have the part I need showing, and it's telling. Most parts don't have variations. They only produced it like the way it is ever.
Arch thicknesses.
Yeah.
Arch.
Maybe I can find another how-to article on how to measure the part, because the BrickLink's not giving us any help on where to do that measurement. It just tells us the arch thickness. Anyway, I got arch problems. So I have the part he called for. I confirmed in my orders, and I did fire him off a message, but I don't expect people to answer me on New Year's. It's driving me nuts. Basically, Don was able to force it on there.
That didn't force it. I just put a little extra. It didn't just drop into place. You had to kind of put a little pressure on it. And it went right in there.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Because it was driving me.
I understand.
I was not going to be sane by midnight. I was getting up more upset by the minute that I couldn't figure it. I even went up in the attic and hunted one of the other ones. So I guess I can update my thing out there and say, yeah, it fits the 15424, but it takes some extra oomph. It takes oomph. And let's just say the reason why he knew the oomph worked is because I handed him a part that he could play with off of the thing and make sure the oomph was going to. Ta-da! Okay. I am much, much happier now. Don't you like it when you make your wife happy? Mm-hmm. Think he'd have handed me $100 bill or something.
Yeah, well, kitten was a little perturbed.
Well, I got 30 to 45 minutes of investment in it. Yeah, of hunting it and researching it, and I know more. I know more about Lego arches, and you guys do too, that we all wanted to know.
Yeah, the arch thickness is this gap. See that line right there in this little, these ivory pieces? That thickness there is what they were talking about.
Yeah.
That's the 2.5 millimeters.
Well, this is where, you know, this is where the instructions for Lego are meant to always be pictures. Mm-hmm. There's nary a word like ever in the instructions. That's right. Well, no. And I'm not fussing at him because this is a beautiful work of art, but I am providing feedback. If he had just said, I promise it fits, you've really just got to push it more than you're used to here. Yeah. I would have handed it to Don and said, this fits, make it work. Yes, and we would have spent 2 minutes on it instead of 30 seconds, and we would have been done with it. But pictures are worth 1,000 words, and we don't need real communication or real, you know. No. So it cost me over an hour. Yeah.
Plus all that stress. She got plenty of steps up down the
attic stairs. Yeah, I had to go really hunt apart. Yeah. Well, us and a bunch of other people are out here for the new year. The kids look like they all had new scooters, and then down on the ball fields, a family, I'm guessing the right age to sign up for spring ball and maybe new gloves for Christmas or something. Yeah, 40, 45 and a breeze. It doesn't make me want to go, oh, Donnie, let's go walk. Let's walk extra today. Yeah, there's no sun or anything. Yeah.
Well, there it is. I have mounted the metal case for Johnny. It works pretty good. It takes 2 wall anchors, and I would say it's easy to come up off the wall, so he can actually get it when he does it. He can take it off the wall and carefully put it up there. But of course, those poker chip things are going to roll around in there, but he'll make do. I like it. It looks nice there.
Well, this edit was not easy tonight. I had a couple things that it took forever. The internet's slow. It was just complicated today. I do have my new power supply though, so I didn't have to leave and go out to the other room.